All right. All right, shalom, shalom, y'all, shalom. Hebrew Israelites, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, I heard the prophesy downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, turn to the east. When all praise glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakadash, fellow Hebrew tongues, created as the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the prophets and elders, the great millstone. And shalom to sister brothers living this truth. And shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. Yo, come out today, man. We got the beloved brother with us behind the camera, Jeru Yasharala. They're fellowshipping with us. We'll come out and talk about what's going on today, man. And hey, where we at? It's Pride Month. You know, these devils doing everything in pride, and they pushing it at a higher level than it was back in the day. Now you can tell, like, wickedness is at its peak. It's at its peak, man. The pride is out of control right now. They're doing all kind of parades. You know, they're doing all kind of events. You know, they got all the companies on board with it. You know, and I go to work, you know, I got to walk, big old rainbow at my feet, big old rainbows on the wall. They waving flags. They got their shirts on. It's way more of them than I've ever seen in my life, because now they feel like, okay, it's okay to be like that. I can be like that. I can put it in your face. They putting on their little makeup like clowns. It's totally ridiculous right now. That's because this place is ripe for destruction, because the wicked are doing their wickedness in pride. You know, who's the spearheading that? Esau Edom is spearheading that, because that's his true nature, you know? So he putting out there, he pushing on the people, you know, the multitudes of the water, he pushing on the people, and now they all, you know, caught up in that delusion. And who caught up in that delusion? Jake caught up in that delusion. You got a lot of Jakes that's now a part of the alphabet agenda. And they think that's okay, because Esau told them it's okay. And Jake is just totally destroyed. And when you look at it, you know, that's a part of that depopulation agenda. Because if you ain't a part of that and you fully a part of that, you're not gonna procreate. And Lord willing, you adopt some children, because then you're gonna put that poison on them. So we got, did you tell this generation Z, this is the last generation, because we got them at 18, 17, as young as 12, now transit. Like, what the heck is that? And once you trans, ain't no reversing that. Ain't no putting my ride back on, it's over with. You know, Esau gonna give you the platform to do it. They're like, where I work at, they pay for it, you know, 100%. So I'm gonna come out with this precept, because this is what's going on right now. This is all out in the atmosphere. This Revelation 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie on the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So right there, it says spiritually called Sodom. And we all know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. If you don't know, the Lord rained down fire and brimstone for all the perversion and the sexuality stuff they was doing in that city. And we look up now, hey, Babylon the Great is all about Sodom and Gomorrah. It's pushing that atmosphere, pushing that vibration, pushing that lifestyle as if, you know, it's normal. And then like it said, spiritually called Egypt. Egypt also goes into bondage. Our people was in captivity here in Egypt. You know, they was in slavery. And if you look at it, they still in slavery. Now they're in a mental captivity. And this word is supposed to wake them up. But like, hey, we all know this. Hey, some of them don't want to wake up, man. Hey, I got no king but Caesar. I don't want to hear that, you know? And like, it's so bad in Babylon the Great. You even got them in plantation Christianity pushing that, you know, alphabet agenda. And I'm like, the Bible is clearly against that. You look in the book of Leviticus, you know, it tells you that. It was at chapter 18, chapter 20. Specifically, it tells it's an abomination.
I gotta back you up. This is Isaiah 1 and 9. And it reads, except the Lord of hosts have left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been as alike unto Gomorrah.
Woo, hear that? Yeah, we've been like the Sodom and Gomorrah. What's that small remnant he left us? That started with the apostles and elders on down. That's coming out with the truth. You know, the prophets is still out. So we got, hey, call how long, Yahweh Shah for that. Because it wasn't for that, man, we be in darkness. Because everything Esau pushes darkness. Straight up. All the philosophy leads to death. That's why they're known as death, man. They're synonymous with death. Because really, you look at, that's a death lifestyle. That's how, you ain't got to do an in-depth analysis to know that that's wrong. It doesn't produce life. Therefore, it's wrong. That's why I look at them like, how could you try to, you know, try to push it's okay or normal? It's on the same pedestal with my lifestyle. My lifestyle produces life. Yours doesn't. That right there lets you know it's wrong. They all over the place. You got one?
Deuteronomy 23 and 1. He that is wounded in the stones or have his privy member cut off shall not enter into the congregation of Yahweh.
Woo, that's cut and dry on that one. Like I said, have your privy member cut off, should not enter into the gate of Yahweh shop. You know, if you can't come, you know, out on trans, I done lock my rod off, and they think you still gonna be saved. But see, they caught up with that because plantation Christianity accepts everybody. They say Jesus loves everybody. When you read the scriptures, you got a true understanding of it, man. Hey, Yahweh Bashir Shani loves those that dwell with wisdom. And wisdom tells you, just like the octave read, don't chop off your privy member. You know, you're not supposed to trans. You're not supposed to do that, man. Plus, that's your member that makes you, you know, a man. Like one of your prop parts that declares you a man. You use your rod to produce life. So you become what they call in the Bible a eunuch. You know, after that, hey, man. And then you did it like not like, you know, somebody did it to you. You did it, you know, on your own. You volunteered to do that, you know. So, hey, you're not going to get in the kingdom. You got to be burnt and start all over because your mind got flagged. That was a very, very strong delusion to make you do something like that. You know, and that's all Esau Edom.
That don't also go just for the man. Hey, the woman, she be chopping off her breast, messing up her little, you know, twat area. Hey, shit, that's twofold.
Yep. Hey, covering that whole alphabet agenda right there, man. You're not supposed to trans. You gotta think of trans like that's what Esau wants. Esau wants you. And I see why they do that, Akim. It's like, if you trans on that, when I come with that, you know, the MO to the TBZ, you know, I know you're going to accept that. You already done trans. And you think of that trans, that's transhumanism. They want you to do that. And then when they come with their device, they know you're going to accept that. That's why all members as part of the alphabet agenda, they already juiced in. They know they're going to take the device because they've already accepted a abominable lifestyle. And they've already, like I just brought out, chopped off their privy members. They've already took and they take with their hormone therapy. You know, if you do that, you're not against, you know, defiling your body or, you know, transing or anything like that. So them, they got a leg in on the B system. They're already accepted in there. And like, that's one of the things Esau used to sit people out. Like, I'm not worried about my alphabet agenda. They all cool with me. I like them. They're not going to judge me. But these brothers rebuking at the gate, calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, I got to do something about them because we're going to have problems. They're not going to accept my new system. They're already talking bad about me. They already know my true identity. So I got to demonize them some way. So that's on the books too. That's coming.
Right here to back you up. This is Romans chapter 1 and 24. And it says, wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own heart to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto foul affection, for even their woman did change the natural youth into which is against nation. You got it, huh?
Break it off.
All right, it said right here, verse 26, where it said, for this cause the Most High gave them up into foul affection, for even their women changed the natural youth into which is against nature. And that's what the Akadarsh was just going into, where a woman goes in and cutting off her breast, and then she's trying to, you know, change her genital and trying to be a man, okay, which is not nation, right? And I think I seen one in verse 27 as well too.
Break the one you broke down the whole.
Okay, yeah, God, and it says, for the Most High, right? It says the women did change the natural youth into which is against nature, okay, and it's against nature for a woman to try to change her genital and try to be a man. Okay, that's against nature. That promotes death. That do not promote life. Okay. And verse 27, it says, likewise also the man leaving the natural youth of the woman and burned into their lust one towards one another, men with men, working that which is unseemly and receiving in themselves their recompense of their error in which was meet. Okay, so you know, men and men, women and women, that goes against the nature of all things. Okay, the nature of what Yahweh Shah set up.
And according to the law, the Lord, the Most High, called that an abomination, man. An abomination. Hey, you Google that word if you don't know what that means, man. Hey, that's horrible right there. That means you like unseemly. You don't even almost where you don't even want to look at that type of person right there. That's why the Lord turns his back on us, turns his face towards us, man. That's why he put all these other nations over us, man. Esau Edom pushed that on our people because he's our brethren. He said the accuser of our brethren, he pushed that on us so he can go tell the Most High, look at your people right there. And that's how he's going to cut us off or try to. But like that precept I read earlier, it said at least it's a small remnant. And that small remnant is the hopeful elect is going to get the nation of Israel back on track because the wickedness Esau Edom pushed.
I got one. This is Psalms 10 and 4. The wicked through the pride of his continuance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puff up at them. And that right there, that precept said the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau Edom, man. And it said through his pride. Where we at in Pride Month? You know, he pushing this agenda off on everybody, you know, to cut off life. To cut off, like Ox said, to keep us in iniquity, keep us in sin. Because in that lifestyle, you cannot please Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. And it said his ways are always grievous. And that's why Esau gonna have to come after that small remnant I was talking about, because we're contrary to each other. We keeping righteousness, you know, we're talking about that. Esau talking about, you know, it's like alphabet agenda. He talking about wickedness. Esau want us to go off, therefore he can stay in rulership. Because if we stay in sin, you know, he stays on top. If we getting back right, calling the Lord, seeking his face, you know, by the laws and commands, best our abilities, hey, the Lord gonna hear that. Yahushua gonna come back. They know when Yahushua come back, hey, he coming back for their destruction. That's the end of their kingdom of heaven right there. They heaven is done with once Yahushua get here. And it says for all his enemies, he puffed up at them. We are enemy to Esau right now. We calling Esau out. We calling all his offenses out. We telling him, hey man, you against, you know, my power, which is Yahweh. You know, you crucified my savior, which is Yahushua, which I brought out earlier. Because they crucified him over there in Israel on that side, and they crucified him over here by destroying his image. They took his name and said Jesus. You know, then they put him as a Edomite who loved everybody. That's totally contrary to the scriptures. So they put out that whole false narrative and took away our heritage in order to bury Israel, to bury Yahshua. But yeah, hey, let's show you the power of Yahweh Yahushua. Now we back at it, you know, and here we are back in our lot, calling out our Lord. So that shows that, hey, Esau cannot stop this truth, man. Death can't even separate us from this truth. So Esau, he frustrated right now. That's why they're about to usher in that global reset. You know, they're coming in with their NWO because they see their end is coming. They're like, damn, I done put them through slavery. I done Woody lynched them. You know, put poison in their food, in the water, in the air, and they still hollering Yahushua. Oh man, what? Hey, that's all we can do now, man. Try to push this on them with that mandate. Try to do that, because that right there trans you too. That right there little the people know. And then like they gonna come with that new thing, man. And if you don't take it, they're gonna seek to take your life away. And that's where we at, man. They pushing that, like we at the top of this, man. I've never seen Pride Month celebrated in this fashion ever in my lifetime. Like back in the day, we'd say 20 years ago, it was hush hush. They had to walk on eggshells. It was like a taboo underground thing. Now it's mainstream. It's a fad. Everybody doing it, man. You got people saying that just to get right. You got dudes saying that so they can go to a women's prison. I identify as this. I identify as that. So I can go in the bathroom with them. And he saw that in them. Go ahead.
You seen that video with Ray J talking about, man?
I seen that.
Need to give those gay men love, man. You know, I give gay people love, man. You know, I'm straight, but I give them love, man. More straight men gotta give them more love and stuff like that. I was like,
see his eyes when he said that?
Yeah, I ain't paying attention to that, man.
I paid attention to that. Hey, he's one of them. That's why he said that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, he got right.
2 Thessalonians 2:11. And for this cause, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai shall send them strong delusions, that they shall believe a lie.
That's that lie going into right there. That's why, you know, they send those celebrities out and they put them up and they continue on to spread that lie even further. You know, that's that strong delusion. They use the celebrities like Ray J, for example, because they got the high influences and they want to keep on spreading that lie among our people, and that creates that strong delusion right there.
And it goes to their media, witchcraft.
Yep.
Yeah, they push it all on the news, push it all on their movies, all on the kids and their cartoons. That's that strong delusion right there, that witchcraft. That's why the Lord called this place Babylon, and he called it Egypt, because they push witchcraft all in ancient Babylon. They pushed witchcraft in Egypt. So that's why this place gotta go, man.
Yeah, that's another reason why, Babylon goes is confusion. So whenever you live that lifestyle, it's nothing but confusion. That's all it is.
And it's meat, And like I said, that meat, that's a form of sorcery. That witchcraft right there. Like I brought that priest earlier. That's how they create that strong delusion. Because I like I got my grandparents, y'all can attest to this. Whatever they say on the news, they believe it. They don't even give a thought. They don't try to use their own brain. It's like they're like zombies. Whatever the news say, that's what it is. Even if it don't make sense, man. I'm like, what the? You ain't gonna use your own God-given intelligence, your own mind to, think about something. At least like give a thought, But they, man, hey, like you said, they on this strong less than 2/3, man. They in that mass, and that mass goes into death. It's gonna be mass death, and really, like we look at it, they need to go. Yahweh Shai gotta cleanse them, man. They ain't using anybody. They got the spirit of Yahweh Shai. They did. They would think. They would consider, according to Isaiah 1 and 3. The hope elect, they consider things. All matters, they consider it. They think about it. 2/3 don't think. They just do. They like Nike. Just do it. My master said it's good. It's good.
Proverbs 14 and 15. And it said, the simple believe in every word, but the prudent man look well to his going.
Yeah, we prudent, man. That means, to look forward to things, anticipate. Everybody got that spirit that's in the hopeful elect. The foolish don't do that, man. They don't even think about tomorrow, man. They just do stuff. They say that YOLO, you only live once. Do it right now to feel good, heat of the moment. They don't think about down the line, like hit this little rat. They know 20 dudes done ran through. They hit it, then they wonder why their stuff burned. That's because, hey, man, you didn't think about it. Go ahead, Scott.
Ephesians 2 and 2. Wherein in time past ye walk according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that is now working in the children of disobedience.
And they go to the spirit of Lucifer and Satan, man, which goes in the Esau, And like I said, power of the earth. You know what they say when you getting on the radio or when you on the TV, they say, "Are we on the earth?" They go right back to that meeting, right? That's how they run their sorcery, man. We on the earth, And who control the earth right now? Who control the media? Esau, man. All the elites on all the major media outlets, man. So Esau, when the scripture said he's the power of the earth, that's true. That's why Esau got all the media, man. Yahweh Shai gave him that right. And with that, he gonna trick and deceive the 2/3. The hopeful elect don't give a damn.
We call the internet the cloud that's in the air.
Yeah, that's another good one. The cloud is in the air, man. And then look, you got that what you call your computer unit, the part where the computer at, the tower. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's like what's that? That was Babylon. Yeah, but they try to build a tower up, all come together. And that shows you, Yahweh Shai is not with that all come together spirit. He's not with that, man. He's with holy. Like I said, division, man. Hey, that's why we call it the remnant. We're set apart. He ain't with that all come together. Like my family that plants Christianity, that's the whole spirit of that. They always say everybody need to come together. The whole family need to come together. Well, I can't come together with y'all niggas. Man. No.
Even when you read back to chapter 1, where it said when Yahweh Shai was first born, he said he's gonna come and save his people. Not the whole world, but his people.
Now they're gonna come with John 3:16. If you go one page over, that gets cut up.
Yeah, exactly. I got a question right here to keep you going right here. This I was gonna bring another one, Proverbs 22 and 3, where it says the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Okay, and that simple-minded people, they get passed on and they get punished by Esau Edom. Okay, because they don't want to take heed to this word. So therefore, they're gonna get punished, and they're gonna get, ultimately they're gonna get burned by the thermonuclear missile.
Yeah, they're gonna get punished by Yahweh Hashem and Shai as well, because they passing on. Hey, they walk right by the brothers at the camp. Hey, they'll see a lesson on the YouTube. Hey, skip right past it and go to some tranny shaking or that new rapper, that new transgender rapper or some shit like that on some wickedness.
Yeah, that's why
looking at Cardi B twerking or some shit.
Yeah, this place gotta go.
Yeah, and I brought out in that priest, they brought out earlier, they don't walk in the path of Yahweh Shai, they walk in the path of what Esau provided. They walk at the path of the wicked one, man. They Satanism. When you look at like rap, Man, they got a thing called Gothic rap. I would have never thought our people got involved in that, man. We used to clown that back in the day, man. Now they got the upside down cross on their head, black fingernails, the woman's dress, woman's hat,
heels, black thick ass heels.
Yeah, then what's that Trippy Red? He got his teeth like vampire teeth with diamonds. You know, he looked dead. Tactician, the Lord took him out. He looked dead, you know, looking like a damn mummy. And you just looking like we had that last generation, like wickedness at its peak. Like it ain't about gangsters no more. Now rap done went into, you know, Alphabet Crew Gothic lifestyle. You know, looking like something out of Hellraiser. Like what the hell? And Jay going for it. I'm like, you listening to that? You know, yeah, satanic rap. Like what the hell? Then they what's the NBA Youngboy had a song called Demon Seed, where he just openly rapping about satanic stuff. You got Lil Nas X, you know,
skinny jeans.
Working on it.
Yeah, skinny jeans. Well, that ain't got out skinny jeans. Now it's about like the little cut up old. It's like Gothic style now. And now they in dresses. Now they ain't wearing skinny. Now it's like, man, they in dresses. Man, they dressing like grandma. I'm like, what the? You know,
that dude NBA Youngboy said he like putting makeup on.
God, they wearing makeup. They said they in dresses, makeup, and then like if y'all would have checked the group chat out today, man, they got a new rapper I call Saucy Santana, and I'm just like,
that's what I was referring
you see,
to.
Hey man, it's gotta go, man. Oh my man, dude look like a woman with a goatee, and he talk, he act just like a woman. I'm like, this place got to get missiles, man. So check it out. I'm gonna pull out a precept. This is Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance and the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate. So we ain't supposed to like that, man. So we ain't wrong for judging and rebuking that at the gate. We supposed to love righteousness. We supposed to hate the evils. That's a cut. It's a plantation Christianity talking about we love everybody. But they say love the sinner but hate the sin. Yeah. Nah, man. We supposed to hate evil, man.
And so saying right there is nothing but confusion right there. Like how you gonna love, you know what I mean? Love the sinner but hate the sin. Like what sense does that make? Is that sinner not sinning? What does that mean?
It's straight confusion, man. And like he willfully sinning, I ain't supposed to come together with him. I can't come together with him. I'm trying to be righteous. Right. He willingly sinning, you know, and don't care. And he looking to sin more and more and more. You know, so the Lord right there said we supposed to hate the evil. And who pushes out evil? Esau, Edom. That's why I see why the Lord said he hate Esau. He said it twice. Because they're the ones who push out a wicked vibration on his people, make his people go off. They're the whooping stick. They the one to put the curses on us. And it said pride and arrogance. Esau, man, he saw wicked. He was feeling, hey, we're going to do this in pride. We're going to put it in your face. You know, we're going to march down the streets. We're going to put it in the schools. We're going to put it in your children. We're going to put it on the TV. We're going to push it out there like, you know, it's the thing to do. And to me, it is overtaken to be straight. Now, if you want to be straight, you tell somebody straight, they're gonna look at you like, man, something wrong with you. Like, you like women? What? I don't know what your malfunction is, you know. You need to let me, you need to bend over and open up and let me hit your prostate, you know. Let me show you a new thing, man. It's good. Everybody doing it.
Yeah.
It's likable. It's trendy. We getting money. Like the rappers all say, we getting money though.
I see why Lot was vexed, man.
Yeah. That's the main reason why those high schools are just influences or whatever. You know, I heard, you know, a little cousin, and they said that that's the reason why they went to that lifestyle, because everybody in her high school was doing it. That's the reason why. I'm like, that right there. So basically, you being a follower, and that's why we always say the 2/3 are natural born followers.
And I seen that in my high school. My freshman year was one known dude like that. Yeah. My senior year, after school or majority of school was like that. I was ready to get up out of there. Like, damn, that's why we ready to get up out of Babylon. It's getting filthy and filthier and more polluted. Like, damn, I can't be here no more.
They getting bold.
How this happen? Yeah. And it's getting bold because they don't stay in their lane. They want to come see where you at. Like, you know, come over there, small talk with you, like, hey, man, you know, I got this new thing. Yeah, like, man, what you doing out there?
If you do something against them, you in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But it don't count for you, though.
Yeah, and it's getting to the point I noticed where they're trying to get to, Jeru, they're trying to get to where, like, you wrong if you disregard their advance. Like, oh, they say, you homophobic. Like, nigga, I ain't scared of no dang Momo, man. Nah, I just don't do that. They, you got something, you need re-education. Yeah, you need to be taught. You need, they call it bigotry. That's the word they use, too. You a bigot. Like, nah, man, what the hell you mean? Get the hell out of here, man.
Ecclesiasticus 12:2. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. If not from him, yet from the Most High. Verse 4. Give not to the godly man. I mean, give to the godly man and help not the sinner.
Right. Yeah, right there. That shows you who we're supposed to be with, who we're supposed to help. The Lord just commanded right there. We're supposed to help, other like-minded brothers, righteousness, That's what we're really supposed to commune with right there. We're supposed to abstain from the wicked, not be with the wicked, man. Because when you be around the wicked too much, like Aki said, you're going to be vexed. They're going to say something messed up, man. Then they're going to look at you. They're going to prosecute you because you don't fit them. They're going to be like, man, hold up, man. This dude think he all uppity. He all righteous, He ain't smelling like boo-boo like us, Hey, man, I don't like this dude, man. And then, like, what I know is what they hate about it, Akim, is that you being righteous reflects that they're being wicked. That's why they like people to be wicked. Because, like, you being righteous, it shows them there is Yahweh Bashiach Shah. And it shows them there is a God, and they don't like that. Because then it's going to make them look at themselves, and they're going to feel bad about themselves. If you was to be wicked like them, then they feel good. They like, you can't judge me because you ran up in that dude too. You ran up in that horse like I ran up in that horse. So we all filthy and nasty, But when you like, nah, I don't do that, man. I keep lost command. I didn't up the ass nigga over here. This nigga, nigga, hey, I'm about to go tell on this nigga. Hey, man, they don't try to slander you. You may come and try to put a lie on you, or he did this and that. They like, you ain't part of the crew. We all participated in messing with that dog. He didn't do it. He think he all high and mighty. They're gonna say that, like, oh, you think you high and mighty? You old Bible thumper? You know what I'm saying? You think you better than me? And then somebody like me, I'll be like, I am. You messing with that dog, you nasty. I'll call him out. So, hey, I said they don't like him. He rebuke you in the gate, man. They don't like that. You tell them, don't do that, man. It's nasty. You can't lay down with animals. You can't lay down with your homeboy. They don't want to hear that. They like, oh, man, you hurt my feelings, man. Because they think, what's that Hocha Committee? They say it feel good. If it feel good, it is good. That's how they look at it. Don't hit me with no morality.
That's Satan.
They do as thy will. Yep. That's their spirit, man. I know the Hocha Committee pushed that, man. They had a dude, his name Bobby Hemmett. He said, Christianity teaches that it's wrong to lay down with another man. We say that if you feel good, it is good. That Christianity is bad. And that book is plagiarized, this and that. And I'm like, no, man. That's what I knew Hocha Committee was. Like, hell nah. You trying to promote? They promote that in there. You like what they do? Shaka Ambrose. You can see it with him. Young Pharaoh. Brother Polite. You can see it with them, man. Like they participate in that, and they all done fail because of that. Bobby Sarnator. They push that.
I like that part where you said help not a sinner. Even if you do decide to help with a sinner, just like the opera going into, it's gonna be in vain. They're gonna turn it back on you, just like I said. They're gonna try to basically deliver you up to be afflicted. Try to turn you over to Esau either. Okay, that's why it says help not a sinner. That's why you're gonna be basically doing yourself a disservice.
If I knock on your enemies, I tell you the truth. Yep. They're gonna seek to overthrow you. They're gonna be like, what fellow was this? We gotta, hey, we gonna turn him into Caesar, man. He over here doing righteousness, man. That ain't what they put on TV. That ain't the going thing. That one out.
Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Woo, and that goes with what we brought out earlier today, Revelation 11 and 8. This place is prime for missing. It's prime to be destroyed. You see, it's being destroyed right now. Why? Because it's full of pride. And then pride against who? It's prideful against Yahweh Bashiach Shah. The whole face of America is against Yahweh Bashiach Shah. Therefore, that's why it's being destroyed. You can see the destruction now. Dollar collapsing with the high gas prices going up. House prices is going up. People losing their job. So it's been destroyed. And we up here telling them why it's been destroyed. They're like, I'm going to double down on it, man. I'm about to go get my homeboy tonight. So I don't give a damn what you say.
I got a quick one.
I was going to say, like, ran across America is $2,000 now, too. So that makes you putting everybody out on the streets right there.
Yeah. Golly.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 13. And I'm going to start at 9. It says, in Babylon, the glory of the Chaldees, the beauty of, so I'm going to read that, start that over. It says, in Babylon, the glory of the king of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellence shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And it said Babylon, and that's not talking, it's talking about Babylon the Great right here, man. Where we at right now, not ancient Babylon. And it says the glory of the kingdoms, man. That's like this is a place sits on high, man. This is that whore that sits on the beast. So it pushes out everything towards every other nation, and it influences every other nation. That's why you see Homo Moab right there. That was hard to, you couldn't hardly see that back in the day. Now that's you could probably throw a rock and hit one of them. Hey, that's that glory of the kingdoms right there, pushing out everything. He sits on top of the whore, ruling out his judgment, and everybody got to follow him. And it says the beauty of the Chaldees excellence, man. So at a point in time, everybody looked at this guy like he was the beauty, like he was just the prize. And now everybody's starting to see, hey man, your ass wicked, man. Your ass nasty, bro. You over here pushing this wickedness out and getting us to follow it. Now we got hell to pay. And that's what's going on. And it says, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we know that story. And then Yahweh didn't overthrow just Sodom and Gomorrah. He overthrew 5 neighboring cities as well with Sodom and Gomorrah. So it was a big destruction. And the Lord said it's going to be like that with here, but worse. So you got it out.
Yeah, and I like that. The Dead Sea is still dead to this day, man. That's how bad it was, man. Because that's a sign to show us what Yahweh about to do again in the future. And this time he's going to do it bigger and wider than what he did on Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep.
That's why I look at it like people like, man, y'all don't look like Sodom and Gomorrah in a minute, man. Follow behind this devil.
And that's what this next precept is going into. The one right up under verse 20. It says, "It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it dwell. Well, neither shall it be dwelled from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their flocks there, man." So ain't nothing gonna be there. It's only gonna be a desert place, man. When the Lord overthrow this place, man. And it's well deserved, man.
He got it. All right, man. It's like a sign. It said the Dead Sea, man. Like ain't nothing there to this day. So he's gonna do the same thing now to Babylon the Great and all these other European cities where they push out all their wickedness, man. I got one that kind of going with you brought it into. This is 2nd Esdras 2:8. Woe be unto thee, Asher, though thy height is done righteousness in thee. O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah. And Asher, goes to the Messarians, which goes into Esau, Edom, man. That shows them the same people back in their lot doing the same thing again, man, pushing that Sodom and Gomorrah lifestyle on the people. Mosiah said, hey, it's gonna be, he said in that precinct, he said, remember what I did to Sodom and Gomorrah. So go, you say that's that sign right there. So now we know the future of this place by looking at what he did to Sodom and Gomorrah. Man, then you look at how wicked Sodom and Gomorrah was, and this place is wicked. It's more wicked than Sodom and Gomorrah now. We bring somebody from that day and age to her, they gonna be like, hey man, take me back. I don't even know what that is when I'm looking at it. You know, what the hell?
Hey, Lot will be real upset. He'll be like, hey man, I had to deal with Sodom, and now you brought me here? Oh no, this is way worse. Hey man, hey, how take me up? He knocked me.
God, he drinking his iron. Like, what the heck? They up here taking hormone therapy. Like, you got to consider what it is when you talk to somebody new now, man. A lot of times you don't even know what it is, man. You like, hey, what was you born? Was you born a man or a woman? Like, you know, in the ancient day, they didn't have to decide that. They knew what they was doing. Now you gotta, you know, and then it's worse now. They doing bestiality, you know, trying to legalize pedophilia, you know, and not trying to mess with, like, they ain't trying to hit the teenage. They trying to mess with, like, adolescent children, like born 5-year-olds. Like, what the hell, man?
In fact, Joe Biden's son got some pictures that got circulating around where he's messing around with little boy.
That's why they want his laptop. It's on his laptop. I seen that.
And I think it was the Russian that exposed it.
Yeah, see? Yeah, that's why he trying to No, I ain't got this.
I'm bringing this out. 2 Peter 2, and I'm gonna start at 6. And it says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them as an example unto those that after shall live ungodly.
Example, those living ungodly, man. We coming with machine gun now. Precept to precept. Let you know, hey, how about y'all that did not like Sodom and Gomorrah, man? He had a lot of scriptures. Talked about it, what he did to it, blew it up, man. So let you know, don't touch that lifestyle. You know, that's something that is, like you said in the scripture, it's abominable. He don't like it at all. And that's why I tell, you know, Jake, it's good for you to abstain from that lifestyle. I mean, you got to get out of there, man. You know, and you got to serve the Lord. You know, you can't be, I serve the Lord and I like the Lord, but you know, you smell like little boys' booty holes and stuff. You know, you over here as a woman, munching on other women. That don't go right there. The first thing you got to do is get up out of that lifestyle, because that's darkness leads to death, man, and that's that at the Sodom and Gomorrah type of lifestyle. Yahweh Shashai does not like that at all, because that's taking, like the scriptures, I don't know who brought it out, that's taking away your natural use. The man was created for the woman, and the woman created for the man. You know, that's like set in stone. Ain't no trying to deviate and trying to make it fit some other little way. No, man, it doesn't, man. Because them two things make families. It produces life. Because in the kingdom, you know, ain't gonna be no trans. Ain't gonna be no trans in the kingdom, man. That's straight confusion. And you got one?
Yeah, I got one real quick. But this is Isaiah 47:1, and it said, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy lock, and make bare the lead, uncover the thighs, and pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." All right, and that goes back into the going back into that dust, which is that come down and sit in the dust, what the Aki brought out earlier, where America, aka Babylon the Great, is gonna be straight up a desert, and that's what that's going into, that dust. And Yahweh Shai gonna come through with those chariots and those nuclear missiles, and they're gonna destroy everything that Esau even had built.
That's the good news.
Taking them out of power.
That dust is also going into that confusion that Babylon the Great have pushed on the whole world as well.
Yeah, I got. I'm gonna bring out this Sirach or Ecclesiastes 10:12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh, and his heart is turned away from his maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that has it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. So, hey, Yahweh Shai makes long suffering. He about to let these devils build up, you know, till their wickedness is fulfilled. And once they get to a certain peak, which we're waiting on, is that MO to the TBZ. Once that's been mandated, hey, Yahweh Shai is about to overthrow these devils and knock them out of rulership, man. Because, hey, they, like you said, they got pride in their sin. They got pride in going against Yahweh Shai. They thumb their nose at him. They're like, man, I put this sin on your people. I confuse their sexes. I put drugs on them. I kill them, you know, whenever I feel like it. Now they use their police force to knock off Jake, you know, push the cigarettes, you know, like I said, all the drugs in our community, all the wicked philosophies, all the abortions. They just rewritten that, and the only reason they're gonna rewrite that is because now they're number one in abortion. To show you the curses is flipping. When it was us supporting our babies, you know, they was cool with that. It was good. They was like, yeah, put them in every hood abortion clinic. Now Esau number one in abortion. They're like, oh man, that's wrong. Let's reverse that. You know what I'm saying? That show they the devil, man. I said that's why I brought up that precept, said uncover the thigh, you know, uncover the leg. When you look at Daniel's statue, grease grease the thigh. On down is Esau's rulership. That's why I say uncover the thigh, because that's uncover Esau, expose Esau. And like I said earlier, Esau is fully exposed now. That's why the destruction is coming. That's why they got to hurry up and usher in their MOT to feet. You know, they're corrupt because they wanted to wait till 2030, but now the chariots is getting active. We out here active. The prophet's pushing his word out. Truth hitting all four corners. They're eating this devil up. So now they're like, we got to speed it in now. We need it now. You know, hurry up. They got Jamaica. Got the jam decks, so they're the first experiment. Their money done went digital. Because first they banks ran out of money. Now they're like, oh, we got the solution. Now they went digital, so they're experiment. They're gonna experiment on the Jamaicans, on that what's that? Benjamin, the Benjamites. They're gonna experiment on them first, see how it works. Because I know this man, Esau a mad scientist. He always do everything like experiment. He always test stuff out, hypothesis. You know, like a little mad science in the laboratory. So I'm gonna test on these people. You're gonna see how it works, and then I know how I'm gonna do it on Babylon the Great. Because Babylon the Great, you know, it's a lot of Israelites over here, and they know it's gonna be hell trying to get this thing off the ground. They gotta fight their own. Esau don't even want to do the new world order, the new agenda. They gotta fight. That's Egyptian versus Egyptian. They gotta fight with their own. That's gonna get the most resistance from Esau, because Esau gonna use his blessing. So they know that's why they went over there and got them UN troops, because they ain't got enough troops to usher that in over here. So What they're gonna do is they're gonna do the blackouts, rolling blackouts, cut the power wall. The power go out, the water gonna be out. You know, they're gonna make sure gas is like $10 a gallon, so you can't go nowhere. Make sure gas is high. They made, like Ox said, raising up rent. They're gonna throw you out your house, so you out in the streets. You know, then they're gonna come in with that order out of chaos. They're gonna bring in the chaos like a purge.
Those that light.
Oh, I forgot. Take away the food. That's the first thing you gotta do. Babylonians get their comfort in their food. So you gotta bring the famine. And that way, you know, a lot of people gonna start killing each other. They're gonna knock off each other. And that make it easy for them to come and pick off and create, you know, try to create some type of order. You already know Yahweh Shashah gonna come in and he gonna establish the order, you know. And how he gonna do it, he gonna just scorch everything. They gotta be burnt because it's so filthy, man. All this pride, so they probably the pride parade in this park before we got here. You know?
Yeah.
They probably did that.
It's probably this perfect area for them to do it.
Yeah, they probably all that stuff, man, it's disgusting out here, man. That's they doing a new thing. They doing bestiality, trying to normalize that. And that's just sickness to the 10th degree right there, man. As I say, this place, it's finished, man. You look out here, these young generation, the young children, and all the stuff they done took on. You look at it like, man, y'all, they done turned you into a straight degenerate. Straight degenerate, man. You just.
I seen another, I've been looking, I seen another a post, it was a YouTube post, one of the brothers posted up, and it was a post showing that a woman's child bought a book with that alphabet agenda in there. They were promoting it. It was a comic book. It was promoting those alphabet agenda. So they got their kids bringing books home now that basically teaches that lifestyle as well too.
And I seen one post that had a dude in there, one of the trans. He in there teaching the children. He got a skirt open there, and his thing is out to the children, man. I'm like, and they like little third graders. I'm like, you seen that? I'm like, come on, man. Where's decency at? Yeah. Like, make him like, you know, and like they try to blur it out. The kids is looking at it, so that's what they seen today at school. They seen the man ride.
Now they got the kids waiting until they decide what they want to be instead of being who they are.
Confusing them.
Yeah.
Then they trying to say that dude went against it in the birth certificates. Remember that they're trying to do in Oklahoma, you put on the birth certificate open, you ain't gotta put male or female, you make it open, let the child decide. Yeah, that the government he went against that. That's he went against that, you know.
And that's the reason why they keep. But anybody that goes against that agenda, they are condemned that. And I seen some an actual mail that they were delivering to every address. And they were saying Governor Stitt basically condemning him because he didn't want to go against that agenda. They were saying Governor Stitt had a reason why he let these criminals out, and now this criminal killed this person. That's basically what they're doing, man.
Slander.
So anybody that don't go against that agenda, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna condemn you every time, no matter what.
Slander. That's the number one agenda right now. They're trying to push it off on the people. Like I said, when you take that agenda, you prep. That's the one you're gonna see that's ready for the new agenda.
And matter of fact,
they're gonna accept it. They ain't gonna buck up at all. They're gonna stick their hand out, stick their head out, and take that Revelation 13:16, no questions asked. They've already accepted, you know, a satanic lifestyle.
Right. And that video with Aaron Russo revealed what the MOTB is. You look up that video. In that video, he revealed the reason why they wanted men and women to go to work. And one of the main reasons he said was because we are able to indoctrinate the children. That's what he said in that video.
They doing it too. That's why I pulled mine out the school system, man. Yep. So I ain't gotta even worry about that. They ain't be subjected to that. And that just shows they the devil, man. Because that's you offending them little ones. That's the innocent right there. You know, children should be worrying about ABCs 1, 2, 3s. You over pushing off a abominable lifestyle that's really gonna destroy them. Because if you let a child at 10 years old decide that he want to be this, and now they got it, they got it where they can start taking hormone therapy at 12. So he already ruining his body before he's really able to make a sound decision. He might get 21 and decide that he did want to be a man and got confused and he was living.
They got it back, you know? And that's why
that's
why the scripture say, woe unto them that decrees unrighteous decrees, because they even got a law. If a child want to go to that lifestyle and the parents deny it, they can take that child from their parents.
They call it child abuse. Oregon got a law like that. They 16, they can go ahead and get all their hormone therapy. They can get the surgery at 16 in Oregon, you know, against their parents' consent. And the parents say something to it that's considered child abuse. And I'm like, wow. That shows you the state wants fully control of the children. And that's the wicked, that's that beast trying to swallow up the people, man. And that's a very unrighteous decree right there. Like, damn, like.
And you can basically give this is a quick one right here, but this is Proverbs 22:6, where it says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart. Okay, so if you got a boy, you're supposed to train him up to be a man, and if you got a girl, you train him up to be a woman. Okay, but Esau Edom, he reversed it and make it even worse. Okay, so that's what everything that we talk about is in the scripture with everything that we're supposed to be doing.
We really don't know how many celebrities have a baby and change their gender from what their baby is.
Yeah.
And just grow that baby up to be a devil.
Yeah.
They doing it.
Yeah, they've been doing
D-Wade, he like the spokesman for it right now. D-Wade,
I'm talking about the ones we don't know.
Yeah, I know that. I bet they doing it because I know this artist. What's that one chick named Megan Fox? She letting her son grow up to be a girl. Holly Berry. She letting her son grow up to be a girl. As I said, all them doing is D-Wade. He's the front runner.
Yeah, he putting it out there for everybody.
He the front. I know he promotes it.
Right.
And like I say, if the celebrity doing it, you know, all the little regular people gonna be like, well, shit, D-Wade doing it. Holly Berry doing it. I'ma do it. You know, let little Ray wear a dress. It's okay. You know, that he happy. You know, you better not say nothing either. We gonna call the authorities on you. You know, you being a bigot. You being a homophobe. You need re-education.
That's part of the reason why they want to get rid of this book right here too.
Hey, this is gonna be banned, I think, on that agenda right there. Because you cannot fit this with that agenda. And I can always point you to Leviticus chapter 18 and 20, and it cuts you to the core.
Now these devils got preachers that's
like that, trying to push you, you know, but I can just open it up.
They got their own churches.
Point it to that, and they're going to cut to you. I don't give a damn what you got to say out there. He said straight up, nope, you do this, you get that, you know. You know, so then they going to say, oh, I'll throw it all out. Let's all throw it all out, man. We're going to go off we're going to make our new book.
I seen the Edomite woman. She was like that. And plus, she a woman, you see, and she had a church.
Yeah, that dude, Carl Schwab, his dude to be with him. He said, we got no longer need for a God in heaven no more. We got this technology. Yeah. And he openly came out and said he trans like he so hey, that's that pride in great wicked. I mean that wicked and great pride right there.
He said God is the most high is fake news.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about Yuval Yuri, and he's pushing that Quran real hard. That's why I can't wait till y'all about your shot, which he already showing himself, but I can't wait till he get here in the physical to get these devils what they want and show them like, yeah, look here. That's why we out here, man. We like, man, wait till our Messiah get here. You just wait. Which really, they're already getting judged now. I said, wait till you can't eat. I'm gonna laugh at you then. Wait till you in the dark. Wait till you know. Like right now, the women getting attacked, man. They say the woe to women that eat. They're talking about they taking the tampons away. So they about to be funky and nasty.
Man, that goes into Isaiah. What was that 10? I think. But like I got one to bag you up on. This is Isaiah 2, and I'm gonna start at 12. It says, "For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low."
Ooh, you hear that? Everyone lifted up, brought low. So all these celebrities, these wicked celebrities, all this like that dude he talking about Klaus Schwab and that other devil. I cannot. Well, I can wait. I'm so ready. How about Shasha to come and knock these devils off? Because that's what the whole gospel is all about, man. That like that preacher I just brought out showed you right there. Like he about to cut the wicked down. He about to lop them, and we can see it. The wicked can't even see it. They so busy having a good time. They acting like gas ain't $5 a gallon. Well, you look at DJ, they out here partying. And like I said, yesterday, Saturday, I'm looking at all Jake running around with their little motorcycles and I'm like, man, y'all not know the destruction coming. They still like, you know, it's party time. You know, they still in that, their Bacchus spirit, still twerking. Helpers out there still, you know, getting their little 5 gallons of paint, makeup. You know, hey, he start taking your tampons away and your food. And he making it where you can't feed your baby. He take away the baby formula. That's how you know that's the devil. Look who he attacking first. Children with babies and the women. Like you go to Mexico, they still got baby formula. You come here, you ain't got no baby formula. Man, they did that on purpose, man. They ain't stacking it up because they want to starve out the children. So all you women are like, I ain't breastfeeding. I'm too cute. My breast too good to breastfeed. You know, now you ain't got no baby formula. Now your baby gonna go home.
You ain't got no choice but to breastfeed. You better hope you pump some of that milk.
A lot of them can't. They diet so bad.
They polluted.
Yeah, they can't. Most women I notice can't breastfeed. That's how bad, this food, the GMO stuff done hit them. And now they done took away that, like we brought my brother natural use. You didn't keep a good diet, like y'all Bashar Shah said. Now you can't produce milk. Now the devil done took away baby formula. Now look at you.
Doing drugs and all kinds.
Yeah, so the most vulnerable of our nation is now in trouble because of the wicked. And they didn't foresee this devil doing that. This devil, he set him up so good. Go ahead,
Talking about the other nations falling out to this wicked kingdom. Revelations 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornications with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Ooh, to show you, man, everybody like
falling out to the gate.
Yep.
All that.
And that's Europe. Europe right now, NATO mad. I think NATO gonna turn on Babylon the Great America. They like, man, I'm in deep mess. I done took your petrodollar. I done took your philosophy. And now look at me. I got problems with Russia. I got problems with you. Now I'm all mixed up in the jam because of you. So I'm just talking to the script. I think NATO gonna turn, which is the script say that the beast gonna turn on the whore. Yeah, so NATO gonna turn on America, man, because it's like they drunk the philosophies and now their economy is bankrupt. Because America's economy is bankrupt, so is Europe. Then you look at Moab, Chinese. Hey, they don't like that alphabet stuff. I know that they're trying to redo their stuff and get their men back on track. They're like, man, I took on.
Mad at her.
Yeah.
They all gonna be mad at her.
Yeah. So Moab looking like, hold up. All my men are wearing dresses. All my men are weak. All my men are feminine. Why is that? Oh.
Can you read those next two verses down on that verse 18? They're going back up.
Revelations 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah have remembered her iniquities.
Yes, sir. So that shows you, hey, how about y'all Shah? Hey, he got a target set on Babylon the Great, man. Everybody joined them too. Also go with Isaiah 13:15. Those that join unto him will be thrust through the sword. So everybody joined with Esau, drunk on Esau's philosophy, because they like a Green Bay tree, spreading that darkness everywhere. Everybody joined it. So that's why the whole world economy is messed up. Everybody got to go digital. Because everybody tied the economy to, what was that? The reserve dollar, the petrodollar. Hey, that done affected everybody. That's why these countries like Russia, they going with the rubies. China going with the digital yuan. Everybody dropping the dollars. Now they like, man, hold up. I done messed my economy up by taking on your Federal Reserve. Because your economy's messed up. Because you're dumb. You don't know how to do business. You only got rich off the back of Israel. And that's why that verse also said, when my people come up out of her. The Israelites, man, we're not supposed to be having on the covenant of Babylon the Great of America, man. We're not supposed to be taking that agenda on. We're supposed to take the covenant of Yahweh Shah, calling ourselves Hebrew Israelites, keeping our commandments best of our abilities, and pushing this word out. That's what we was born to do. That's what we're supposed to do. And for women, being a helping hand to the body that's pushing the word. That's what we were born to do. We're not supposed to be out here partying like a rock star, being an alphabet crow, drinking on all this wine, this little all this philosophy that Esau pushing out, man. It's gonna make you drunk, gonna throw up. It's gonna lead to your destruction. And see, and I noticed the heathen has recognized that. They all jumped the ship. The only people I noticed that's last to notice this is the 2/3, Israel. They're the only ones still out here clueless and still, and they carry Esau's philosophies the hardest. Like we just seen, what was that? The Black Lives Matter, called the police on IUIC. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold up, they go against your whole rhetoric. Like, they out here trying to at least tell you Hebrew Israelite. You out here, you rallying against the police killing Jake, then you call the police on Jake. That's trying to rebuke you. So they show our people, man. And like they was talking about sending people to knock them off. Our people, they push Esau's rhetoric hard. Our women, they push that feminist movement hard. Whatever Esau put out there, Jake pushes it hard. Jake pushes his drugs hard. All Esau do got to get it in her, get it in Jake's hands, and Jake hustle hard. Hey, Jake will knock you off for what Esau, tells him, for Esau's doctrine,
But if he gets knocked off for the crumb, then Esau gives it too.
Con, with a little Federal Reserve note.
Yeah.
They got his face on it, man. Jake pushes. I noticed Esau's agenda the hardest. These heathens are now like, you know, Moab, Ishmael, you know, even Edomites, man. They all like, man, I gotta back up, man. This ain't right, man. Yeah, you ain't right, man. But Jake's still drunk, man. It's like Drake drunk, stupid. Like Jake can't get off the ground. He's so drunk. He's pissy. You know, threw up and he just laying in his vomit. And we trying to pick him up and clean him up, and they fight us for that. So now, hey, Most I said, him they be filthy, let me filthy still. So, hey, man, we doing Iverson, man. We walking over your old nasty butt, man. And we gonna keep righteous. You know, step over.
Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodist children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Ooh, that back of everything I just said right there, man. Everything. And then Sadish, you look up Sadish, that goes to being a drunkard and being stupid. So when you look at it, man, hey, when you look at our people, because like the Bible tell you that Esau's philosophy is like a wine. It's like a drink, a strong drink. Our people drunk off that. Therefore, now they become stupid.
The more they drink it.
And they drinking it, they guzzle it down like it's good. You know, they look at you like you ain't drinking it. I'm drinking it all up. But now they like I said, they pissy drunk. They on the ground. They in they vomit. They filthy, and they can't get up. You know, and this word is supposed to wake you up. That's why, like the scripture say, be sober minded. Supposed to sober you up, man. So we try to sober them up. Hey, like the word compared to living waters. We try to say, man, put that strong wine down, man. Drink on this good water, replenish yourself. And hey, most Jake gonna be like, man, I don't want that. You know, like a old wino, man. Them old winos, man, on the north side. Hey, they the worst, man. They always got some north side nigga logic.
You got a couple chains.
Yeah, hey, they give you the worst advice. You know, and that's our people, man. The majority of them, they drunk. They on this Babylon juice, and they love it. So therefore, hey, let them have it, man.
That's why we always bring it out in 1 Peter 5:8, man. Be sober, be vigilant, because the devil, your adversary, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. Okay, that's just clear cut through advice that you can have right there, man. Because when you say be sober and be vigilant, that means you got to be aware. You got to recognize the philosophy that Esau even was putting on our people. Because if you're not aware, then therefore you're not sober. Okay, and then that way Esau is gonna take advantage of it. That's why he said that a roaring lion walking about seeking whom he may devour. He's seeking, he's looking, he's constantly lurking to seeking who's gonna devour. He's always devouring the 2/3, man. The 2/3 always falling for the trick.
And I like you said that drunken thing. I noticed when I was in the hood rats, they want to take advantage of some dude. They been in the club scoping the dude out.
Exactly.
The ones they went for is the ones that was drunk.
Yep.
They always went for the drunk dudes that had a lot of money. Dude got a lot of money, getting drunk. The hood rats scoping on him. They get him somewhere in the alley, and he get his wallet took. He get beat up in the alley. Why? Because he was drunk. He wasn't paying attention, man. And that's how Esau do. He looking for the most drunkest one. And like say if somebody would come shoot the club up. You know, if you sober, you know, you got to bust the move to the exit. If you in there drunk, and you in there real drunk, like dude shooting the club up, you still dance to the music. You still stanky legged. Everybody getting shot up, you get shot.
And even if you recognize that you can run, you know what I mean? You so busy drunk, you can't even run. You gonna be falling over.
You
gonna stumble. Yeah, exactly.
Just like the Bible say, we don't supposed to just sit there and drink all day either, because at the end of the day you're gonna be stumbling. When you need to be focused. We gotta be focused on the things that's going around us. Esau is coming with a lot of different.
Hey, God. He coming with it now too. We're at a time he about to come with great ride.
If we not sober minded, we're gonna fall to his damnation.
God. And the big thing to prove that, the little mandates we just went through. Our people that weren't sober, they went for the mandate. Now a lot of them, I'm talking to them, I regret I did it. I shouldn't have did it. I was like, hey man, we try to tell you, you've been paying attention and waited and been sober, look all the facts, you wouldn't have did it. But they being drunk, as soon as he said it, you know, it got them all scared. They ran out there, boom, 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 boom. Shit, a lot of our people dying right now. They got a thing called sudden adult. Sudden adult death syndrome. Like what the hell is that, man?
They use that just to cover up those mandates.
Man. So you seeing the after effects of that. Now, like
you see, what's the name? Face all stiff on one side.
Yeah, Justin Bieber.
But he don't want to tell you what the truth was. His face like that.
He done took that thing. Yeah, a lot
now
of
it's
them
starting to.
You see the facts of
We
it.
want to
now.
put it out so that when all the rest of them start doing it, it ain't gonna be as because Justin Bieber went through it. You know, it ain't that. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
It's that.
And that's the reason why some of them athletes, what's that football player that died from the Cowboys?
Marion Barber.
Yeah, all this, yeah, man. Cold running back, man. But they went along with that, man. That's the reason why they dying like that, man.
They're gonna try to cover it up, man. That's them being drunk on their philosophy. You was sober. We seen it. You like, I ain't participating in that. No. I just want to straighten my job. Oh well. That job my shot telling me this time to quit. You know, I'll move around over here. So.
Matter of fact, what is that precept? It said, he that seeks to save his life shall lose it.
And I want to say Luke chapter 17.
Right. And he that shall lose his life for my sake shall be saved. That's Luke paraphrase. And that's what how about y'all is saying. But when I just mentioned, if they threaten your job, then don't seek to try to save your job. They try to save your lifestyle. Because if you go to serve how about y'all he got you. He's gonna take care of you regardless. As long as you're serving him, he's gonna take care of you. Matter of fact,
what Matthew say, don't worry about what you shall eat or drink.
Yeah.
The Most High gonna provide for you. He provide for the birds.
Yeah, that's Luke 17 and 33. If anybody came out there look for that precept, Doctor said, yeah, that's Luke. And that, like, to me, I like it that happened. Like Ox said, that precept, that shows that right there. They went and did that thinking they're gonna save their life. And that right there gonna make you lose your life. Right. So that's that okie doke that Esau play right there, man. That's some games. That show he's the serpent.
When life and death is in the Most High hands.
Mm-hmm. Plus, like, I mean, they use their media. They pushing it too hard to media. They sources. That's how I knew it wasn't no good, man. They went full on, and plus that was also an experiment. They're like, okay, if you will do this, if we can get you to do this, then I know how we can get you to do that.
That last box, that MOTP, that's what they want, right?
Yeah. And they push this to get the numbers. Okay, how many participated in this? Okay, and I come with this, they'll most likely take this. So who didn't do? Okay, them, hey, send troops to his door. Because we're going to have to, coerce him like forceful.
And best believe that Esau Edom have a list of everybody that participates. Mm-hmm. So that's who they're gonna go for. That's whenever they get their MOT running in full effect. So I got this is another quick one right here. This is Ephesians chapter 5. The point is in verse 15, but I'm gonna start at 14. It says, wherefore he says, awake thou that sleeping. Okay, and it says, awake thou that sleeping. This is why we come out here and we tell you, man, wake up. But he's trying to knock you off the map. Okay, and it says, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee life. Okay, if you take heed to the scriptures, then this is life. Okay, compared to the water, you're gonna be able to see. And once upon a time you was in darkness, but when you came to this word, you start to see the light. All right, and in verse 15, when it says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Okay, and then go back to that being so visiting. Circle, if you break that word down in half, circle means around, and spec means to look. Okay, and then in verse 16 it says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right, so that's what they're going into, redeeming the time because the days are evil. We are living in evil times. These are these evil days right here. Esau Edom is going to come down on you because he knows that he got but a short time. Revelation 12:12.
We in that season too. Got one up.
2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, and in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe it not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, shall shine upon them.
Right. Woo, I like that. That's good. Right on time too. I like that. Our gospel be hid, if he hid them that are lost. Because like right now, we all in the truth. The house of David is not, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We all been edified. We all been fed up with the truth. So we know what's going on. We know who the enemy is. We know who Esau is. We know who we are. But our 2/3 day, they don't know nothing. And then like I said, they lost. The gospel is fully on display. You go on YouTube, we are on the highway edges. It's readily in your face, readily available. Plus, you got the internet. It ain't like the old days. You just go to the library and search out truth. It's right here in your face, man. The apostle elders breaking the precepts down to where you can get it. So the truth is on display. So that shows you how much Shah is showing that tender mercy. He's extending the hand, and the people that want to be righteous, that want to be saved, can be saved. The door is open. You know, once the devil banned this Bible, all hell breaks loose, the door gonna shut. The door's mercy gonna shut. So if our gospel be here, they talking about, man, ain't no God, and God ain't helping nobody. We out here getting smoked, getting shot up. You know, hey, that's because they lost, man. And hey, like I say, man, a lot of people, you try to tell them, they stiff neck, hard head, don't want to hear it, so they just gonna stay lost in, man. That's why go arise in the park, but it's not, you know,
yeah,
because this ain't our rest, you know. So we in anticipation. We at the gate. We looking for Yahweh shot, you know. We would say the election have attained, the rest were blinded, you know. Hey, that's because they blind. They don't want to see, you know. They don't consider. And see what it is they have Stockholm syndrome. They love this devil. They love what he push out. So they don't give a damn what you say, like especially us. They're like, man, you ain't got no money. You ain't balling. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no school. You know, Esau got this, and that. You know, Esau got a military. I'm rolling with Esau. You
precept in the Apocrypha, it said, when the richest man speaks.
They listen to it. Hey, that's the spirit.
When the richest man speaks, you know, the people,
they listen to that.
Luther paraphrase. And then when the poor man speaks, they end up going over. You know, that's Luther paraphrase. That's why, you know, when the Oxy brought that out, it's like they don't want to hear what we got to say because we ain't got money, because we work a 9 to 5 or something like that. They don't want to hear that. They'd rather listen to Esau Edom, you know, because, you know, they feel like Esau Edom can turn their life around in this world. Okay, but Esau Edom ain't got no place in the world of Yahweh Yahweh.
Bill Gates to say something, he ain't even no doctor. He out giving shots.
Exactly.
Because he got money.
Right. Yep.
But the bad thing is the Bible could say, go down the street, stop at the stop sign and make a right, and they still can't get it. Yep. And it be that simple. Go down to the stop sign and make a right.
Like we said earlier, they in darkness, man. They on their songs to lose. They said, I ain't gonna stop at that right. Esau said make a left. And Esau rich. So I'm gonna say what Esau say, because he rich, I'm gonna make a left because I want to get rich like him. So they want to be like them, they got everything. Now knowing that's the house shot, I'm a stumbling block. Your house shot didn't come rich. He came lowly. He came riding on the ass. He came, you know, he didn't have nowhere to lay his head. And that's why they want to see him as king then. He said he the king of Israel.
You didn't hear the Edomite?
Him riding on him riding on that ass. He the king of Israel. Man, nah, him. They said I had no king but Caesar. Caesar got this. Caesar got chariots. Caesar got gold. Man, what he got, man? Nah, they ain't the king of Israel, and only the whole elect gonna get with it, man. We look to the inner man like the Most High look to the inner man. We have faith, you know, and we seek out the righteousness, man. I don't give a damn if that devil got, you know, condos and big compounds and all that. He the devil, man. Bill Gates look like the devil. The hell I listen to him for? Then what was it, that old school Pope? The one for the new one they got? You know what I'm talking about? He looked like something out of goddamn horror movie. You know?
That's that spirit right there. But just like that precept that I brought out, we said, unless the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Mashiach shine upon them, that means unless you repent. Okay? Unless you repent, that's the only way you're going to be able to get saved up out of here. Other than that, you're going to continue and get condemned along with this world.
Okay, now the spirit, man, the spirit quickly. And that's the spirit of Yahweh Shah. The whole leg been hit from the gate. So what he's doing is he's putting his word on display. Those that got the spirit in him, they're going to come back into the fold. If you don't have the spirit in him, don't got that spirit, you're going to stay doing whatever, you know, what they say, follow the laws of the land, you're going to be drunk off the juice. You're going to go for the wicked one, man, because you're in darkness. The light, because Yahweh, he's the great light. So if you ain't got that light in you, man, you subject, what they say, product of my environment. They say that all the time. My hood made me like this. I got to be like this. Man, I got to push the rock, hit rats, and kill Jake when I see Jake, because I got 24s, he got 26. So I'm going to kill that nigga. He taking my hoe.
This is Proverbs chapter 21 and 16. And it says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Woo, that's a good one, man. And like our people, they great following way done already happened. They wandered out the way of understanding. This to understand. It's the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shah. They wandered away from that. And it started, what was that, the Maccabean period, when that Greek king came in there talking about, hey, man, get off the laws and commandments and do this. We do this. And then after them, then the Romans came in there, man, we do this. We do this. Then our people went into captivity, and you know, you got Americans in the Babylonians talking about, man, we do this. And then they did it so bad, they said, we're gonna do some Willie Lynch psychological mind breaking on them, because I can't get him to work in the field, because he over here talking about kumbaya, my lord. They talking about swing low, sweet chariots. So hey, we got to tie him up, whip him, beat his back, buck break him, you know, all that in order to get him to work in my field. And then look, even that couldn't stop us, man. Even the remnant come back still talking about Yahweh Shah. That's what the devil like. I can't do nothing else, man. I done did all I can do. And Jake's still coming back righteous, man. What the hell?
Now he panicking.
Panicking, man. Scrambling like Tony Romo in the pocket. About to get sacked. He just panicking like a mother. That's why it's coming out sloppy. This whole problem coming out sloppy. They psyops are sloppy. You can see their whole scheme. I think even Stevie Wonder can see it. That's why the scriptures say, like you brought it up earlier. Hey, the 2/3 is truly blind. Because this is very easy to see. It's very simple. The devil's been fully exposed. His horns he turned red as soon as he get exposed. And like it's easy to see. But yet 2/3 like they finished, man. And hey, we see that. Hey, let you go on your little way, walking on out. Know what you gonna get.
Blind.
You know?
Just like Ox said, the congregation of the dead,
yeah.
Esau is as death.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And he pushed it off on Jake. And Jake loved death. They done took on a death lifestyle. They promoted like it's good.
John 12:40. He have blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they shall not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I shall heal them.
Ooh, I like that, because what's the healing? Word is what's gonna heal you, man. Word, it heals you, know what I'm saying? He said, blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, you know, heart going to lie. They're going to be stiff, they go hard-headed, man. Jake hard-headed. You can't tell Jake nothing, man.
Just like Pharaoh.
Yeah, you like tell Jake, like, hey, man, get off that rap stuff, man, to get in this truth, man. Like, man, I don't want to hear, ain't no money in that, man. I'm over here getting this money. Nigga, I'm going to sell this drug. Nigga, I'm about to get up here and pop locky. And I'm about to even, I'm about to put a dress on. They get me paid and put on makeup to get me paid. You know, what you talking don't make sense. I'm looking for the bag. Is it a bag come with that truth? Oh, no, I ain't with that, man. Not knowing that, hey, we got the kingdom coming. That tops any bag Esau can give, man. We got a righteous kingdom coming, man. Esau can't give you that. All he can give you is a bag of money that's depreciating its value right now. All you got to do look at the gas prices in the economy.
I was different. The elder brother, I'm gonna buy did a video where he showed a TikTok video of this dude basically saying about it. You know, make a long story short, he said by the end of this year, the American dollar is gonna be worth zero. You know,
it's crashing now.
Yep. And that's what he's saying right there in that video, and that reminds me of another precept where it says, riches profit not in a day of wrath. You know. And that's pretty much what we heading into, that day of wrath. And all the American riches, it ain't gonna profit nothing. You ain't gonna be able to turn over your money. Like somebody try to rob you, and you know, they ain't gonna be robbing for money no more. They're gonna be robbing for food. You know, they're gonna be robbing for all of these other stuff, you know, going in your house and so on and so forth, man. That's what we're getting ready to head into.
What the precept we gotta set like riches in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Not down here where there's stuff gonna be,
where
they gonna kick in your door and steal.
And Matthew chapter 6 say, seek ye the kingdom first, and all things be added unto. That's seeking after not a bag, because the bag ain't gonna be nothing in a minute, man. The bag is gonna be straight worth. Plus, you done sold your soul for that bag. You done put all these demons on you, plague your spirit so bad to where it's gonna be worth. You can't get in the truth. You done sold out, got so many demons, your mind is plagued, you can't get the truth now. You know, your butt been tampered with so much that where you just no good. And you did all that for the bag, man. So basically, now I understand what they say, sell your soul to the devil. The devil's not some red man with a pitchfork on the ground. The devil is Esau Edom. And our people do sell their soul to him, man. They go sign them contracts. You just signed your soul over, man. You compromise. And when you sign that big dollar contract for the big bag, only way out is death. Esau ain't gonna notice how you doing slavery. He ain't letting you out easy, man. He done told you done seen too much. You know all the secrets. Now, if he let you out, hey, only way out now is in a coffin. So it ain't even worth it, man. I know that every celebrity get to that big top part, like Kanye West, Jay-Z, they all look depressed, man. They ain't even happy. Like, here it is, you a billionaire now. Like Dr. Dre, you a billionaire and you over here depressed. And like Kendrick Lamar talks about killing himself. Like, damn, dude, you worth 50 million, now you want to kill yourself? Now I understand why. You done did so much wickedness. You done did so much messed up stuff to get that bag where you don't even want to live no more. You disgusted with yourself what you done did to get that bag, man. That's why I need, see, now I don't want to be no entertainer. It ain't worth it, man. I want to be in the kingdom. I want to ball out for real. Esau can't give me what I want. I want to write the kingdom where I walk out and I see women and they right order. I want to eat real food again, drink real water, breathe real air. I want to see all my people balling out. I want to pull out my shekels and see an Israelite face on it. I don't want to see the devil face on my money. I don't want to go to the council and see a devil in high position. I don't seek that, man. That's not good for me. I want a righteous kingdom. And Esau can't give that to me. You can't give me that. Esau can give you some paper that's about to be worthless to show he a fool. His money ain't worth nothing no more. That's why our brother preacher earlier, all these heathens is running away from this devil. They're like, shit, our shit ain't about to be worth nothing, man. So we about to tie our currency to something else. We're gonna back it with gold and silver like it should be. No, not your damn petrodollar. That's useful.
I got a quick to back you up with everything you just said. This is Mark chapter 8. The point is in 36. I'm gonna start at 35. We mentioned it earlier. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake, in the gospel, the same shall save it." Verse 36. "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" And it said, "Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" In verse 38, and it says, "Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my word in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he come in the glory of his Father, which is the holy angel." So that pretty much broke everything down that the octave brought out right there, man. So, and just like you was getting on to those celebrities, because they basically sold their soul in order to get these worldly riches right here. Okay. And that I got that other precept that you mentioned in Matthew chapter 6. And that's why we come out here, Matthew chapter 6 and 19, it says, "Lay not up for yourself treasure upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal." And then in verse 20, it said, "But lay up for yourself treasure in heaven, where neither moth, rust do corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal. But where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." Okay, so your heart is in. If your heart is in His Word, then you're not gonna worry about the worldly riches. Okay, you gonna cast that to the side. When he thought he gonna bring that calamity down on the whole earth, you gonna leave everything behind, and you gonna get your pack, your hiking bag. Okay, but as the scripture said, we have pilgrims on the earth, so we gonna be ready to we gonna take a hike. We gonna say fuck everything that we had in this society, because it's worth it. And y'all about to be outside, gonna give it back to you tenfold. You got it, huh?
Revelation 2 and 9.
Yep.
We already rich.
I got more preachers. I'm gonna end this one off.
I got one more real, cause I had Proverbs chapter 29 and 2. Y'all mentioned it earlier too, you know, cause that, when we mentioned that earlier, where they were ready to listen to the rich man, and when we come and we talk about that poor man, and they ignore us, and I mentioned that they would skip that. So this is Proverbs 29 and 1. It says, "He that been often reproved, hardens his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy." Okay, so that destruction is gonna come, and ain't nobody gonna be able to help you. All right, and Yahweh Yahushua said it, and he said it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power. Okay, if you fall into the hand and you get on Yahweh Yahushua's bad side, ain't nobody gonna be able to help you. Ain't no man gonna be able to save you. All right.
I got one. Malachi 4:4-1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be as stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch."
Con.
Hey, that's the gospel. That's what we're waiting on, man. And y'all about to stop burning places up.
And Yahushua said, what do you say? Those with Yahweh Yahushua did not play, but actually chapter, you looked it up.
It says the proud is going to come for the proud and those who do wickedly. It says the proud, the wicked, and those who do wickedly. So that's Esau, Edom, and those who follow after Esau, Edom. And that's the 2/3 J.
Right. And that's the good news right there, man. We're basically waiting on that day right there. Our Lord said your house ought to come here and burn this place as the other. It's not gonna hurt our feelings at all when he destroys this place. We all in agreement when it need to be destroyed. It need to be cleansed. This place is just got to the point where it's like it's hard to even look outside and even go out here and just see certain stuff, man.
That's like the Christian said, if we wickedly but continue on, that will no let be saved. That's why we say Esau Edom got to be knocked down from the throne.
You got the Christianity praying for this place.
Yep.
To keep it.
That's the wicked 2/3. But the Christianity, that go hand in hand with that, man. That if you represent Jesus, you represent Esau.
That goes against our scriptures.
Exactly. And I'm gonna go ahead and end with this right here. I'm gonna end off with this. It's Psalms 10 and 15. Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou findest none. So that goes what you just brought out right there. Man, the Most High about to put out all this wicked. And he's gonna break the arm of Esau, which shows that he's gonna be totally helpless in his straight and totally destroyed. And we are ready for that. We're patiently waiting on that, man. We want Esau to be knocked down. We don't pray for this place. We don't want this place to stand. We want it to be destroyed. You know, we're ready for Yahweh Shah to sit on that throne and rule. You know, the 12 tribes of Israel. We want Esau in captivity. I want to see Esau in chains. You know, working in them fields. Get beat on his back. You know, that's where Esau belongs at. I don't want to see Esau ruling nothing. You know, Esau trying to tell me nothing. You know, I'm tired of listening to these damn devils. They vex me to no end. You know, then he out here doing prideful stuff. You know, that just shows he's in rulership. That's why this wickedness proceeds. Because Esau in rulership. So if you're in the right spirit, you should want Esau to get knocked off and want Yahweh Shah to be set up and rule. Not no Jesus Christ, not no Caesar Borgia, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. That's who we want. That's who we choose. And Lord willing, hey, it comes very, very soon. So that being said, hope it's been edifying. Hey, we'll give all praise and glory to
Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Bashem, Kapadash.
Kwam Yasharala Wa Baba Bar.
Real soon. Real soon, y'all. Tired of this place.